Yo, what is up? My name is Cool Guy for Life, Mountain Dew, Dorito, Fortnite Blaze It, and I'm here with my cool review of Jurassic Park 3. We're gonna have such a good time. I'm bigger, I'm better than that cool dude. And forget about him. I'm the real deal. I pity the fool that causes, cool dude some issues. Hey, I'm Cool Guy. Look at me. Look at how cool and great I am. Forget about cool dude who's been with you most of these videos. Just look at how cool and new I am. I have my hat backwards. I have my glasses upside down. I'm not even wearing a jacket. Yo, what's up with that? Cool dude can't do that. I'm bigger, I'm tougher, and I'm about to do this review properly. Walking down the street, going to... Wait, who are you? And what are you doing in my review chair? Get out! This is mine. It's my show. Get out. Cool bro will not forget this. Cool bro away. Yeah, this is pretty much what happens with the T-Rex and the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3. Come on, let's just get on with the review already. What's up, everybody? This is Cool Dude, and we're reviewing, well, you get it by now. Anyway, hit that notification bell so hard, please punch it all the way into space. Punch it like freaking One Punch Man. If you haven't watched that anime, please watch it. It's a good one. Season 1, though. Forget Season 2. Season 2 is, I don't even know what. It's a disaster, but watch Season 1 of One Punch Man, because it is awesome. Anyway, let's catch on with the review. We start with a flashback. This guy, Paul Kirby, and his, wait, no, not Paul Kirby. We haven't seen him yet, but the son of Paul Kirby, along with a friend of his, is going, like, I guess skydiving? They're on, like, a parachute attached to a boat, and they're, like, flying across the sky, basically. The boat gets mysteriously hijacked, and, the crew gets eaten by some weird thing. It never gets explained, which is a giant plot hole, in my opinion. And they barely escape by, unhatching themselves off the boat. But their parachute gets crashed into an island called Isla Sorna, Site B. So, and then, we cut away to, older Alan Grant. Thank God they didn't get Jeff Goldblum for this one, because that would have been a double ouchie. But anyway, so, he's all grown up, he's old, he's moved past the dinosaur guy shtick, and he and Ellie are not engaged, which is problem numero uno, but we'll get to that. And then, basically, he gets from Paul Kirby, of Kirby Enterprises, supposedly, that, he's planning a nice little trip or fly over Isla Sorna. And he wants, the dinosaur guy to be the guy, because who doesn't want to be led by Sam Neill for, the star of Jurassic Park, right? Right? They fly overhead, and then Paul Kirby's like, okay, we need to land somewhere. Oops, shouldn't have said that, because now Alan Grant's like, wait a second, we can't land on the island. And then, before you can even stop them, they land. And basically the rest of the movie is them trying to escape the island while Paul Kirby and Amanda Kirby are also trying to work through their marriage differences, because they're divorced, and trying to, save their son from these dinosaurs. My thoughts on the movie, because a lot of people do not like this movie, I know. This is like a very despised movie in the Jurassic Park community. But, I may have an unpopular opinion. Okay, whoa, put the gun down. Put the gun and the knife down, please. We can all be responsible. I'm not a critic, okay? I'm not a professional reviewer. It's just my opinions. Hear me out, okay? Don't kill me yet. I want to explain myself. First of all, I think that The Lost World is honestly worse than this movie, and I know a lot of people are going to come at me, but hear me out. At the very least with Jurassic Park 3, the plot is somewhat, believable. As, annoying as some of the characters can get, and I'm aware that some of them are really, really freaking annoying, at least the plot is believable. There's these parents that are trying to get over a divorce that really don't like each other, that insist on a dinosaur guy, Alan Grant, to help them find their son. I think that's a much more interesting and much more, believable plot than a military guy trying to capture dinosaurs again to another park. At least it's trying to do something different from, Jurassic Park, is what I'm trying to say with Jurassic Park 3. And to be honest, I kind of like that it's it's like a middle-of-the-road kind of Jurassic Park movie. There's no high stakes, there's no drama, it's just them trying to escape from dinosaurs, this time, I mean, obviously, the other two times were escaping from dinosaurs, but those ones felt, like, longer and, a little more epic, although Jurassic Park was clearly the better version of that, in terms of their comparison with Jurassic Park 2, but I kind of like that Jurassic Park 3 isn't really all about that. It's just it's like a neat little adventure story, if you will. And first of all, let's get to the good stuff, because I like to go through the good stuff first before I get to the bad stuff. Which, there's kind of a, it's a hit and miss movie, which I want to say there are slightly, for me, just don't hate on me, slightly more hits than misses with this movie. Pros, I say, Alan Grant is great, as always. Like, I don't care what you say, Sam Neill is the dinosaur guy. He was the original, There is no one like him, not Jeff Goldblum, not Chris Pratt. There is only Sam Neill. And hate on me all you want, hate on me, but he is the dinosaur guy, and I like his performance a lot in this movie. Another pro is that the child actor, the son of Kirby, is actually pretty good. He's not too much of a whiner. He actually uses his brain to try to help. He's not like one of those damsel in distress teens that's like, oh, help me. No, he actually tries to, get out of life-threatening situations, and he tries to manage himself, as we see, because he's survived on the island all this time. Again, with trying not to spoil as much of the movie as I can. Although there's really not much spoilers to be had, because this doesn't really... It's the least connected out of any of the Jurassic Park movies. It's kind of it's become its own standalone movie. But that's perfectly fine with me. And then, as always, I think the animatronics are still good in this movie. I think they're much better than the second one. Not as good as the first one, obviously not, but... I like the animatronics once again because there's animatronic Spinosaurus, there's animatronic dinosaurs still in this movie. CGI, it really hasn't held up well over the decades. Like, there's some scenes where the Spinosaurus is gray, and then, like, miraculously he's, like, this weird brown color when he's CGI, and it doesn't look that good. But still, I like the animatronics, so I'm not going to complain about that. And I like the way that the dinosaur scenes are shot. Like, there's different ways that because at one scene they're attacked by pterodactyls, one scene they're attacked by raptors, Spinosaurus. There's like a variety of different stuff in there, which I also enjoyed. Now let's get to the cons. Con number 1: Alan and Etley are not together. What the flying hell? It makes me so mad that their chemistry in the first one is just gone. It's gone. All that time, they made googly eyes at each other, that they were like, oh, I want to get married, like, he's addicted to her, and by the end it looks like they're gonna have a nice life. Nope! Apparently Jurassic Park 3 says, F that noise, we're different. And what the flying hell? And the guy he does marry is, like, completely pointless. You could just cut him out. So why do they not be together? In fact, he calls her later and she sends the Marines. Wouldn't that have been a lot more powerful if they were actually together instead of just buddies? It's just, Alan Grant got friend-zoned, and I hate that, okay? Alan Grant needed more, damn it. He needed more respect. Con number 2, some of the characters, like I said, are annoying. Like, Amanda Kirby. I know she's trying to be the old protective mother and everything, but she screams, yells, and cries way too damn much. Yeah, it's just absolutely, it's absolutely annoying how many, times I have to deal with her just screaming in my ear. It's absolutely irritating. And, another con with this movie is that I guess it really doesn't advance the whole Jurassic Park story. Like I said, it's a side story, which most people might enjoy. They're just looking for a fun Jurassic Park movie. But if you're looking for, like, the full Jurassic Park movie, story, you could honestly skip this one. I mean, I'm not looking for the other Jurassic Park story either, because Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom are dumb. But, it's just my opinion on that, and don't hate me for that. But if you really want to see the full story, just ignore 3, because it really doesn't connect to anything at all. And the third, not a third con, because I think that's all the cons I honestly have with this movie, because this movie really isn't that special or impactful in terms of the Jurassic Park series, although I do believe it's hated a little bit more than it probably should be hated, just for those reasons. I will say, a lot of people got pissed at T-Rex dying, and I will say I'm not happy about it either, considering, the T-Rex was such a bad A in the first 2 films, and now it's just killed off by the Spinosaurs. But I didn't get as upset by it, because, number 1, it's completely pointless. I mean, you could literally just cut that scene out. They're just there to have a dinosaur fight for the first time ever, which got severely outclassed by Jurassic World, but that's another story. Number 2, who's gonna get attached to a dinosaur? I know T-Rex is cool and all, but, like, it's not a person. You're loving the dinosaurs more than you're loving the people. And that's just absolutely bonkers to me, so I didn't really mind it that much, although the believability of a Spinosaurus, who logistically, factually, does eat only fish and not land animals that often, would defeat one of the most powerful dinosaurs to ever walk, the earth, the land, the T-Rex, is a bit of a stretch. They clearly didn't do their homework on that front, but still, it's I don't mind it that much. So overall, Jurassic Park 3, I would give it, what would I give it? I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in terms of the rating. It's not a perfect film. It definitely has problems, but I don't think it's a terrible film like most people believe. I think it's just a fun little adventure that if you wanted like to see one of that, you could, but you know, it's nothing really major or impactful to any of the Jurassic Park movies. But ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know Jurassic Park 3 is one of the lesser known movies, so I don't know how many people are gonna really get into this this review, but hopefully I, you know, described it to you in a good light. It might encourage you to actually go see that movie, give it another thought. And once again, not a critic, don't hate on me, because I actually like Jurassic Park 3, will not love it, but I do like it. So don't go berserk on me. But anyway, guys, until next time, stay cool, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.